In 1963, a man in Turkey was down in his basement, remodeling his home and trying to clear out a little extra space. He grabbed a sledgehammer and swung it into a masonry wall, expecting to find the usual packed dirt or foundational rock sitting right behind it. But as the plaster and stone crumbled away, a cold draft hit him in the face. He wasn't looking at dirt. He was staring into a dark, distinctly man-made tunnel. Directly behind his basement wall sat an ancient, precisely carved architectural structure that had been hidden for centuries. He expected to find a cramped, forgotten cellar. Instead, he had cracked open an entrance to a massive subterranean abyss. This single accidental discovery proves that even the most monumental pieces of ancient history can wait quietly and undetected beneath our feet. Stepping out of that modern basement and moving down into the earth, the path immediately forces you through claustrophobic, unevenly carved stone staircases. As the tunnels twist deeper, you encounter severe choke points blocked by massive circular stone doors. Each door is a single, monolithic piece of solid rock, weighing a staggering 1,000 pounds. If you look closely at the exterior face of the stone, there are absolutely no handles or grips. It is a smooth, impenetrable surface. The stone rolls along a track to block the tunnel and lock into place. A central hole allowed those inside to see out or thrust a spear at invaders, remaining protected by half a ton of rock. This architecture serves as an ultimate mechanical failsafe. Once that stone rolled shut, the inhabitants were effectively severed from the surface world. Past those heavy gates, the claustrophobic tunnels eventually open into vast interior spaces with high vaulted ceilings and wide structural arches. This network is known as Derinkuyu, a sprawling subterranean metropolis, engineered to house up to 20,000 people for months at a time. The region consists of a relatively soft volcanic rock known as tuff. This unique geology provided the ancient builders with a perfectly workable canvas to excavate millions of cubic feet of material. To understand the scale, look at this 18-story modern building. Now invert it. The builders carved straight down through the rock to this same depth, establishing distinct city levels as they descended. Supporting life at this depth required hundreds of vertical ventilation shafts to pull fresh oxygen to the bottom levels, and deep wells to reach groundwater. Moving a population of 20,000 into the earth and keeping them alive for generations required an incredible degree of social organization and coordinated manual labor. The severe architectural features of Derinkuyu provide an archaeological record of a population under extreme duress. Digging 18 stories into the dark and sealing entryways with one-way doors requires a desperate, sustained effort. These physical parameters act as a profile of the people who built them. The city's design reflects a society that prioritized absolute security over every other human comfort, choosing a total subterranean isolation. The deeper they dug, the more dangerous the threats on the surface world must have been. Their safety was paid for by abandoning the sun and the open air. Today, we have mapped the tunnels and reverse-engineered how they breathed, drank, and survived. But the stones leave us with one haunting mystery. What kind of unknown threat was so terrifying that it drove tens of thousands of people to bury themselves alive?